Hi guys, it's Piggy from the paper Bumblebee. As you see, I'm in a different place, different spot. I'm at the camping for a week, so I thought I'd take some stuff with me, but I'm missing a lot of stuff, so I have to improvise. So what I brought with me is some papers. So I made 4 signatures already, what I'm gonna use. I want to put into this book. It's an old book I took to pieces, and I want to this is already so feels like fabric. It's the inside. It was a Reader's Digest book, so I wanted to I'm going to put some fabric on it like this. And the whole idea of this book, what I want to do is that I want to be the journal, the junk journal, to open like this. So it's going to be not like this, but you can use it like this. So I want to put it, the signatures, I want to put in like this, and then you have to page like this. So that's what I want to try. Okay, so that's the plan. I want to see what I can use. I brought some glue. I've got some tacky glue, but that's not good. But I've got some Crayon patch, so I'm gonna try that. And then for the front, I want to put on, oh, sorry for glue, this little gnome. And then I want to make a little door over here. So I've got a little template I want to use, like a little door like that. And I've got some rather thick cardboard I want to cut and make a door here. So that's the plan. And then I'm still thinking, I've got a coloring book for grown-ups. If I want to put some of this, but because it's gorgeous, look at those pictures. I think maybe in one or in all of them in the middle, I'm gonna put one of these. I'll see, of the signatures. But that's the plan, and I'll see what I can do, and I'll take you along. Okay, so how far am I? I cut out, or I tore out this picture so that it will fit. I'll have to do this step by step, for I haven't got anything to hold my camera, so I've only got one hand. Sorry about that. But I tore out the picture. It will fit on the book cover. I'm not sure yet what I want to do with it. I want to put it on, but like this, or maybe something else underneath it, or I'll see. And I did cut the door. This is gonna be the door, and I don't have a rivet, so I cut a little piece of the cardstock for the doorknob. So I'll have to see what I can do to paint that. Okay, so what I did, I took some of this cardstock and I cut with my scissor a really thin strip along. Then I cut those in little pieces like this, and I lay them down, and that's gonna be like the brick of the little house of the little gnome. So I want to interpret that as well. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so now I want to give the little door some structure, some texture, and I haven't got a lot, so I took the backing of a napkin and I crumpled it up, and I want to use my patch glue to try and get some texture on this little door. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll bring you back and let you see the results. Okay, this is the result so far. I put on the napkin, and then I got some thread from left over from the fabric, and I put it on there as well. So now I have to see and maybe find some paint or something that I can go over this and get some structure on my door. So I'll be back. Okay, this is the door. I had to put on some extra glue, or it has to stay on there, everything. I see still some stuff that's loose, so I think more glue. But then what I want to use, I've only got white acrylics paints and black, and I've also got some gesso. So I think I'm gonna use some gesso first and then paint over it with black, and then I'll see what I can do, for I have to get it to go brownish, so we'll see. Okay, what I've done so far is I took some white gesso and I went over with it with my finger for more structure, and then I took my heat gun and I dried it very well, and then I dry brushed it with black acrylic paints. This is some cheap black acrylic paints from a local store named Action. So this is what I've got so far. Okay guys, what I've done so far, I've covered the book case with, or the book shell with the fabric. I glued it on and it's quite nice and tight. Also I did the inside. I put an extra piece of cardboard in the middle. Now I want to take another piece of fabric and glue it on in the middle for some support. So I'm gonna leave a headband on the top and on the bottom, and then I have to see what nice paper I can get and cover this inside. I will let you see the next step when I finish that. Okay, hi guys again. I wanted to show you what I've done so far. Okay, so I made some ephemera for my new altered book. This is going to be a tag I want to tuck in somewhere with some papers, and this is the front I made. I have to still attach that, so that is the one. That's some place to write. Then I've got these coin bags I made, one from pattern paper and one from glassine. Book pages I made coin bags. I'm gonna stick them in the book like this, and then they can flip like that. 2 of those. And then some stuff in the book I did. This I'm gonna sew round, and then I'm gonna make 2 tuck spots here. Then I made this triangle. I want to sew in here. I sew like this and like this, both sides. Then you've got 2 tuck spots. Then I made, let me see what else. Second signature, I made this little pocket I want to put here. I've got a tuck spot here and here, and then you could turn the page, and inside you've got a tuck spot here and here, and tuck spot here and one here. So it's not filled yet, so maybe I want to sew around it as well. So I'm going to put that there. Then we've got some really pretty dyed, coffee dyed paper with the doily on top in the second signature. And what else did I put in? Let me see. I made this little pocket. I've got a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. And I'm going to put it in here. I think I'm going to sew this in as well. Then that was it for now. The ephemera I made. So I hope you liked it so far. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. This is part 1. Part 2 is following. And hope to see you then. Bye bye.